As a Global Village Academy student, your child is being introduced to a world of language and culture that is simply not available in the traditional school setting. Each of the Global Village Academies offers 3 languages. Your student will study one of these languages from kindergarten through 8th grade. Research has clearly shown that immersion programs like the one taught at Global Village are the most promising and comprehensive way to learn a new language. But what exactly does immersion mean? Immersion programs teach content through the new or target language no less than 50% of the school day. It means that your child will not simply be taking language classes. Your student will be listening to and speaking for at least half of the day, learning math, science, and social studies exclusively in the target language. Starting in the early grades, your child will have at least 90 minutes of English reading and writing. Research shows that students learning content in a second language consistently score as high as their peers who are learning the same content in English only. By 8th grade, students will complete up to 5,000 hours of instruction in the new language. They will also produce portfolios of work demonstrating their listening, speaking, reading, and writing ability. The goal is for your student to be fluent enough to pass the Advanced Proficiency Language Test in his or her first year of high school. Our teachers are trained to use a variety of techniques to make sure that their students understand what they are teaching. For the younger students, they use many visuals, gestures, and exaggerated expressions to communicate. As the student's proficiency improves, conversations become more natural and sophisticated. Teachers continually encourage students to speak and write in the target language. In the beginning, as novice learners of the language, students speak in highly rehearsed words and simple phrases. As they move to the intermediate low level, around 4th to 5th grade, students use more unrehearsed, spontaneous language, including sentences and even paragraphs. Let's take a look at a 3rd grade class in the French village.
Qu'est-ce qu'on a écrit au-dessus?
Cycle de vie.
Très bien. J'ai 4 livres avec les cycles de vie.
In today's science class, Ms. Bea is presenting a unit of the life cycles of different animals. In previous classes, Ms. Bea introduced the content and language for today's lesson.
Je vais vous demander de faire des groupes. Des groupes de 4.
Research is very clear that the best way for students to learn, whether it's language or any other subject, is for them to become actively engaged in the learning process. That's why you will see so many small group projects at Global Village.
Tu peux faire ton? Tu peux faire ton? OK. Et nous pouvons écrire ça. Mais nous déjà trouvé la définition de grenouille, madame.
By now, these students have gotten so used to speaking only French in their classes, it has become second nature for them.
Première, tu mets la grain dans ça.
Being a student in an immersion class is hard work.
Mais regarde, il est pas le même. Ça veut dire qu'il a grandi.
Not only are they learning new content in each subject, but they are also acquiring the language skills needed to communicate about that subject.
Ça, c'est un peu plus grand. Très bien. Ça, on appelle des têtards. Répète. Têtards. Alexis.
This is not a passive process.
Non, je ne peux pas donner l'autre. Vous devez trouver. Je vais vous montrer un dessin. Tu penses que tu peux trouver?
The teacher guides and facilitates, but the students are expected to actively participate in their own learning.
Vous connaissez ce mot, on a déjà parlé de ça. Je disais que le chien, s'il n'a pas de plumes, il a des P-O... Pas O-U, P-O-I. Ok, comment est-ce que tu... Non. Très bien. Il a trouvé. C'est quoi? Des poils.
Through the process of listening, speaking, reading, and writing, these students are continuing to learn and demonstrating what they've learned about the world of science while becoming increasingly proficient in their new language. Since your child is attending Global Village Academy, he or she will be well prepared with the skills of a second language and an understanding of global culture, which will be key to meeting the complex challenges of the 21st century.